kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Throws out the stiff arm. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And it's caught. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Here's the second down play. Looking to throw again. Looking right. This one caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Quick throw caught over the middle. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The tight end has got it. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Booker, Nebraska has the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Morrison. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Cornhuskers lining up here on 1st and 10.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Well, they don't block the defensive end. You show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made in space. Look out. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Great move there. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. He's brought down out at the 46.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Grabbed by the receiver. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45. Dogs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
First down and 10. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flank. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9. Dogs line it up with 1st and goal. It's a quarterback keeper. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Man, I really thought on 2nd goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running. Man, does it backfire.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Dogs. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Nobody can bring him down. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Moves out of the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Breaks loose at the 40. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Morrison. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The pocket breaking down. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. And the Huskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Defense is coming after him. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up 3rd down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
That run picks up 1st down yardage. A fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking for a receiver. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted. Picked off by the defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the pass is incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Quarterback still with the football.
And every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. And the Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. And he's able to get the boot away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Dropping back, it's Morrison. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, he doesn't pick up the first down here, but still does a nice job of buying a little bit of time and then running to be able to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid those big hits.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Third down, out of the shotgun. It's another deep shot. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Nebraska.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
Huskers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No. Touchdown. Wow, kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. What a stiff arm. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
Running back grabs it on the screen.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
The Cornhuskers are in the red zone now. Takes the handoff. It's Williams. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. Looking to pass. It's Morrison. On the run here, lets it go. The receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Off the play fake on first down. Short throw complete to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. And completion makes it second and short. And the wideout goes in motion. Breaks into open space. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Tailback takes the handoff again. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Receiver in motion now. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
They're going to throw it on third and very long. He lets it go on the move. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Out of bounds after another big scramble. This guy's legs has been a major weapon for the offense today. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. To throw, it's Morrison. Makes a quick catch. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner being brought down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks an open space. He's in the clear. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Morrison. Catch made on the right side. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. On the run here. Let's it go. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him with a 47, but that's enough for a first down. The Cornhuskers offense is on the move now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
First down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. Booker, Nebraska has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. And here we go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. 1 quarter to decide who will win the national championship. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. He DB keeps it himself. The offense already has one fourth-down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? To keeper trying to get to the marker. Tackle, but first down.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. Fourth down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
And the Huskers have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it to the left. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. The shotgun handoff here. He's got the first and still going. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Huskers are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. They'll try a pass here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense now operating in the red zone. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Back to throw. It's Morrison. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Cornhuskers will line up here on 1st down and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Huskers. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And now they'll set up for the point after. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a 1-possession game.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
In the college game, it's very challenging for these quarterbacks to make full field reads. Here, surveying the defense in the middle of that coverage, very difficult to find an opening and make that throw.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run and a
Floaters into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown. He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry out.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it again. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
Pass caught, can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Scanning the field, it's Morrison. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. First down. Grinding away on the ground. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The receiver grabs it. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. with the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Nebraska Cornhuskers.
we go! 180.